Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video on LAYERZERO. Wanted to do an update on this. I covered this, I think, in the weekend for the last time on Saturday or on Sunday when we had a lot of momentum. Zero had a very big rally, of course, on Friday. At the very top, we rallied up a total of 63%. And that was on Saturday. Then I covered it. Since then, we have dropped down a bit. Like we got up to the 0.618 fib of this entire spike right here, which is in general like those Fibonacci levels. Even though that initial spike, it's always a bit of a fake spike. All right, these prices like are never reached. It's usually just one big limit sell order that's being reached, right? So the coin just launches. People put some very high sell limits up there, and then someone market orders or someone market buys zero. There's no order book depth, so they buy for that very high price, and that's why you see the spike. But nonetheless, Fibonacci works on that usually. So what we saw is that with that rally, we rallied up to that entire level up there, or we rallied up to the 0.618 fib of that move. Got some resistance from there, also got a bit of a bearish confirmation by dropping down below $4. But right now, on the 1 hour time frame at least, we are consolidating. All right, and I actually think that's quite interesting because, well, first of all, the market is getting a little bit more volume and a little bit more momentum. And LAYERZERO itself, and I've said this I've said this more often, but these new Binance listings have not done well in the last couple of months, right? It's been the best to just stay away from them. But LAYERZERO has for sure shown that it can rally at the very least. As you can see from it historically, it's actually up from the listing price right now. And it's also relatively, it's valued relatively low, right? At $427 million. Now, obviously, we'll get token inflation and supply inflation at some point of time. I think that's relevant for the future, not necessarily for now. So with the momentum we've seen, this consolidation that we have right now, which I would say, if we look at this consolidation, I would say the main area that we are consolidating between is this level right here at 3.73. That's our support, 3.68, 3.73, that kind of area. And then the main resistance is right here at 4.15. That's the area where we are consolidating within. You can also see that the EMAs are relatively flat within that area. So what we're waiting for is some sort of a breakout, all right? And it's always, like for me, a consolidation just in general creates opportunities. And for me, it's very 50-50 which one of them will break first. I would say, I feel like the market is pretty strong at this moment, at least in the last 2 or 3 days or so, not in the last month, of course. And then apart from that, what we see from Zero is also, I think, pretty interesting, right? Had a lot of momentum. Usually when a coin, even though, I mean, I must say that some of these moves are quite shady, but usually when a coin has a lot of momentum, consolidates, usually that's a continuation pattern. So usually it consolidates and then breaks out and rallies up higher. So that in combination with the fundamentals, so the relatively low valuation and the market, makes me believe that a bullish breakout is a bit more likely. You can also see that the CVD right here is still relatively positive. So we see a lot of short positions being closed actually. So that's good. We had some long positions being opened this morning. For me personally, I don't see enough momentum yet to tell you we are going to break out. All right. I think the momentum is still relatively low. Even though we have gotten more volume and momentum into the markets, I think at this point of time, that's also low. So for now, I expect this consolidation to just hold. All right. That's what I think is most likely. And then at some point of time, we're going to break out. I think you need to watch 4.15 or 4.2. It's kind of somewhere there. And at some point of time, I expect us to break out above that. Now, does that mean that, and my main price target for then would be $5. Now, does that mean that you need to buy it right now? No. Wait for the breakout, all right? Because if we never get that breakout, then we're never going to rally. Right, I think it's most likely that we're going to get that breakout, but in the end, I'm just waiting for any breakout. A bearish breakout, then I'll just short it, probably. All right, so wait for that, but it's definitely a coin I think you need to keep your eyes on. For now, this is what I think. So thank you for watching. I'll see you on my next videos, and bye.